something I've learned during this pandemic is that it has caused us to slow down a little bit in life. We go from day to day running from this task to that task, from this event to that event, from this meeting to that event. And the pandemic sending us all home, to work from home, to worship from home, has all caused us to slow down a little bit and just take in the space we're in. I know personally for me, my house was a revolving door. I was in and out, and I was in and out, and not spending as much time in my house as I needed to be. And the pandemic caused a lot of us to sit in that space and reflect in that space and live in that space and do things that we have been meaning to do for a long time, to check off things on our to-do list and just enjoy the space we're in. So one thing I've learned from this pandemic, and I will continue even once we see the other side of the pandemic, is to meditate, spend time in the space you're in, reflect in the space you're in, enjoy the space you're in, make the most out of the space you're in. And if you have stuff on that list that you've been meaning to do, things you've been meaning to give away, things you've been meaning to clean up, take the time now to do it. Enjoy, make the space you're in what you would have it to be.
While enjoying life as it is, fast forward to today, prayers that I prayed years ago have been answered throughout this pandemic. Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain. Years ago, I actually wrote down these specific prayers that I would reread over and over again, wondering when they would be answered. And then of course, once the pandemic hit, the first thing that comes to my mind is, there's no way my prayers are going to be answered now. But then I had to remember Jeremiah 29:11. And as I remember that scripture for this whole course of the year, I can count on one hand the amount of prayers that I have prayed for that have been answered. But during this pandemic, I have been blessed abundantly beyond what I prayed for. So yes, the pandemic, it made us feel uneasy. We were disappointed, but really, it's a blessing. The good outweighs the bad, and that's what I learned during this pandemic.